Here we go with the dodgy ass camera angles. I'm on the run, pacing myself at about 7.5 minutes a mile. Did I pass the graduation level? That is the question, and you'll see from it counting down on this side of the screen. Am I going to do it? Hey everyone, my name is Freeman Fitness and welcome to the US Air Force Fitness Challenge. In today's video, I'm going to be going through the 3 exercises that everyone that goes into the Air Force has to take on in order to get in. There's going to be an entry level and a graduate level for each of those exercises. And today we're going to be aiming for that graduate level in each of the exercises. So we'll go straight into the first one, which is going to be push-ups. And the entry standard for push-ups is really low actually. It's going to be 8 push-ups. So that's 8 in a minute, and I reckon that I can do that pretty easily. However, the graduate standard is 33 push-ups in a minute, which is going to be a little bit harder, but it's something that I'm going to try and get. I think the most push-ups I've ever done is probably something around region of 30, but obviously with this lockdown going on, I have been trying to increase that. Been doing much more push-up exercises, so I'm hoping that today I can get that graduate level number of 33. So let's get straight into it, and I'll start the timer on my Fitbit for 1 minute and we'll see how I do. Alright, let's go guys. Gonna set the timer for 1 minute to get this crap out of the way. There we go. Alright, set myself a little place to do this. And I'm going to be a little bit delayed because obviously I've got to start the timer and then I've got to get into the push-up position. If I go to a certain number of push-ups and I need to rest, I can rest in the downward dog position, but if I drop to the floor, that ends the what's the word for it, the attempt. That's it. That's going to end the attempt if I drop to the floor. So I'm going to try my best to just go into that downward dog position if I feel like I'm going to fail, and we're going to aim for 33.
Waiting for you to show.
Okay, that's 1 minute over and I counted 36 push-ups, so that means I pass, I believe, at the graduate standard, which is what I was aiming for, which is pretty good. I'm happy about that. As I said before, I think the max push-ups I'd done before this was about 30, so getting 36, I'm pretty happy with that. Next exercise we're going to go on to is sit-ups, so I'm going to see you in the garage gym for that one. Okay everyone, so that is the push-ups done. I was really impressed with my score of 36. I counted in my head, so I may be like 1 or 2 off, but you'll see in the video anyway how many I did exactly. The next exercise is going to be sit-ups. And so the entry level for sit-ups is 11. So I mean, if I can't do 11 in 1 minute, I don't know what's going on, mate. I should be able to do that. But the graduation standard is 42. So that's literally like, if I do a sit-up every second, I'm going to be on track to pass that. And obviously I can have like a little break in between because it's 42. I'm going to try and get 42. I'm not sure how well I'm going to do. And that rhymed. So yeah, we're going to get into it right now. And let's see how many I get done. Alright, I just need to get myself in place. This is the one I'm probably most pessimistic about. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do 42. But we're just going to smash it out anyway, see how I do. So I'm going to set the time for 1 minute. I'm going to appreciate that tricep for a second more. And yeah guys, let's get into it. 1 minute of sit-ups. Let's go. Right. 3, 2, 1. I think that's about 30, so didn't quite get the graduation. That's hard. If you can do 42 sit-ups in a minute, you're a flipping machine, mate. But I managed 30. I think that's not a bad score. I mean, at least to get an entry level, right? Not that I can fly a plane or anything, but I mean, my fitness is kind of there. But let's get into the last exercise. Okay, so with the sit-ups done, that leads us on to our last exercise, which is going to be a 1.5 mile run. This is the one that I'm probably most optimistic about. I reckon that I can probably get the graduation level quite easily, because I've been doing running for about a month and a half now, and I think I've trained myself quite well for that. In terms of the sit-ups, I know I didn't get the graduation level, but of course I passed the entry level, which was quite easy. So at the minute I'm on track. I'm quite happy with 30 sit-ups in a minute. I think that's quite good. And if it is 42 in a minute, that's pretty extreme. So we're going to go on to the run. I'm going to track it through an app called Strava. I'm going to press play as soon as I start running. I'm going to do 1.5 miles, which I know is about half a lap of my area. So it should work out that I get 1.5 miles from the total run. I'll bring up the Strava page when I finished it to show you my time. Entry level with 18 minutes 30. To be honest, I think I could run like 2.5 miles in 18 minutes 30, so that should be really easy to get. What I'm aiming for is the graduation level, which is going to be 11 minutes 57, which is quite fast. It's about, I think that's about 8 minutes a mile. So as long as I pace myself for that, I should be able to get it. So yeah, I'm going to go into the run now, and you're going to see if I pass it. Let's do it. Here we go with the dodgy ass camera angles. I'm on the run, pacing myself at about 7.5 minutes a mile. So I'm on track to do this. Let's go. Alright then, so I'm back from the run, and I'm going to put it up just there on the screen for you. The screen recording that I got on Strava and the screen grab I got of the total time. Did I pass the entry level? Of course I did. 18 minutes 30. It was never a question of if I'm going to pass that. That was kind of obvious for me that I would. But did I pass the graduation level? That is the question. And you'll see from it counting down on this side of the screen. Am I going to do it? Yes, I did. I absolutely smashed it. 11 minutes and a half roughly. I think it's 11 minutes and 35 seconds for 1.5 miles. So I passed at the graduation level for the run. I paced myself a little bit too quick to begin with. Obviously that set me up to comfortably get the miles in the time specified. Obviously I did it in 11 minutes 35, so I was about 25 seconds under the graduate time. But I reckon if I'd have paced myself a little bit slower to begin with, I probably could have gone faster in the end, because by the time I got to the last 0.5 miles I was knackered, so I did feel myself starting to slip in terms of my minutes per mile. But I got it done, and that's the main thing. So if you enjoyed this challenge, if you want to see more challenges in the future, comment down below a army or a navy or some kind of fitness challenge that I can do in the future, and I'll try and get that done for you. Obviously at the minute I don't have a pull-up bar, so anything to do with pull-ups is kind of a no-no for me right now. If you find another one that's like push-ups, sit-ups, anything to do with that, any running that I need to do, I can do all of that stuff. So comment it down below if you know one. Make sure you like the video, of course. Every time you come onto this video, you make sure you click that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, which I know like 60-70% of my audience aren't, make sure you subscribe as well. It's worth it, bringing out more content like this. Hopefully it's stuff that's quite fun for you to watch. And there's a wide range of stuff on this channel for people that either just want to see some fitness content or people that want to see some cooking. Got all that stuff on here. So I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Thank you for watching.